Hi everyone, Wonderful World Wednesdays. We're going to do a STEM all about the solar system. So first I want to read you this book. It's called If Pluto Was a Pea by Gabrielle Prendergast and illustrated by Rebecca Gerlings. And it's published by, I think it was Simon & Schuster. Yep, Simon & Schuster. So if Pluto was a pea, and they're talking about a green pea that you eat, and it's all about size of the planets in our solar system. And we all know that Pluto was kicked out, but I still like Pluto. Pluto's still going to be in the solar system. Pluto is much smaller than the other planets. That's why it's called a dwarf planet. But how much smaller is it? If Pluto was a pea, the sun would be a tent. So think about that size. Pluto's a pea, and the sun is a tent, huge tent. If Pluto was a pea, Mercury would be a marble. If Pluto was a pea, Venus would be a ping pong ball. This tells you actual sizes in here. I'll let you check out the book or look it up online to find out the actual sizes. If Pluto was a pea, the Earth would be a golf ball. If Pluto was a pea, Earth's moon would be a blueberry. Is a blueberry bigger or smaller? You know the moon is smaller than the Earth, right? It looks tiny when you're looking up in the sky, but it really isn't that much smaller if you look. A blueberry. So the golf ball is the Earth, and then a blueberry is the size of the moon in relationship to each other. If Pluto was a pea, Mars would be an acorn. Acorns come from oak trees. I looked and looked for one, but I couldn't find them. The squirrels got them all, I think. See the squirrel eating that one? If Pluto was a pea, Jupiter would be a beach ball. If Pluto was a pea, Saturn would be a pumpkin. Oh, that squirrel's looking like he wants to eat the pumpkin too. If Pluto was a pea, Uranus would be a melon. Looks like a cantaloupe. If Pluto was a pea, Neptune would be a grapefruit. Is a grapefruit bigger or smaller than a melon? Those are all things you can figure out. Is Pluto smaller than everything in the solar system? It's a dwarf planet, so I think it is. Okay. What does it say over here? No. If Pluto was a pea, her own moon, Charon, would be an apple seed. Tiny apple seed. If Pluto was a pea, Pluto's other moons, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra, would be like grains of sand. So tiny. Look at, they're using a magnifying glass to see those. If Pluto was a pea, Pluto's smallest moon, Styx, would be too small to see. And you would be much, much smaller than that, but still not too small to think big thoughts and do great things. So here's a great thing that I would like you to try. Try to find everything that was listed in here and put it all in a row the way the planets would be in relationship to the sun. And I tried to do it and I couldn't find exactly the same things and I had to kind of substitute. So let me show you what I came up with and then you can try it at home and send us pictures if you do it, okay? Or at least tell us about it. All right, so this giant screen is the sun. Let's just pretend that this is the sun. And the next planet, the first planet closest to the sun in our solar system is Mercury. Mercury is as big as a marble in the book. Hopefully it doesn't roll away. There we go. Next is Venus, which is the size of a ping pong ball. Now you can also be very accurate and put these the right distance away from each other in relationship to the sun, but I just had hard enough time doing the size. Here's the Earth, which is like a golf ball, and the Earth's moon, which is like a blueberry. And I told you the squirrels ate all the acorns near my house, so I got a hazelnut to represent Mars. So Mars is a little bit smaller than Earth, but it's bigger than the Earth's moon, isn't it? And look at Mercury's tinier than all of these so far. So far, Mercury's the smallest. Look at Jupiter. I know in the book it said, whoa, there goes Mercury. So Jupiter is this giant pumpkin. Do you know that this pumpkin was grown from our seed garden from the library? Can you believe that? Jay grew this. I'm just borrowing it. Next is Saturn, and Saturn should be a little bit bigger, but I just loved using this as the rings for Saturn, so that's why I use this bouncy ball. Next is Uranus, which is a melon, and I can't wait to eat this when I get home tonight for dinner. And then Neptune is a grapefruit. So you can see the different sizes. If they were real planets, that's exactly the dimensions that they would be if they were lots bigger. Here's Pluto. Remember, Pluto is a pea. And Pluto's moon was an apple seed. I actually did save an apple seed. And then Pluto's other 3 moons were tiny grains of sand. You probably won't even be able to see them. Probably not, huh? I'm using salt because I don't know where sand is right now. It's too cold out. And then you would be so tiny compared to all of this that nobody could see you. But you can do big things. So go home and see if you can do the same thing with the, well, you already are home, but you can see if you can do the same thing with the solar system. Look online because there's all kinds of things that you can do so you can get a really good grasp of what our solar system is like. And come in and check out books from the library too. Bye.